That's what they talk like. They do emojis over their head in light. That's all I want. Give me this little weirdo. So in the Outlands, which is the plane of pure neutrality, right? That at the center of the Outlands, center of an infinite plane, the center of the Outlands is the Spire, an infinitely tall tower that arrives in Sigil, the city of doors, which is like the coolest. Sigil is interdimensional, multi-portal. It's like Mos Eisley Cantina, Metropolis, Papa Midnight from Constantine, like neutral ground for angels and devils and Modrons and Slod and elementals, all brought into the same place, ruled over by factions and ruled by the Lady of Pain, who is not a god, and if you worship her, you'll get thrown into the mazes, baby. She doesn't talk. She's got a crown of swords. And the thing she hates more than anything else is being worshipped. And she can stop gods from coming here. And you go, what's the story behind that? And they go, none of your business. It's none of your business why that is that way. But she has servants who talk by having words float over their head. Come on! That's so cool. It's so cool. They're the servants of the Lady of Pain, and they speak in webdings. That's what they talk like. They do emojis over their head in light. That's all I want. Give me this little weirdo. They're great. Dr. Seuss emoji ass. Perfect. The font! You brought the font back, the little crosses and the O's. I remember the font. Oh, those little crossed O's. Oh, the heart sings. Can't tell you how many hours I spent on the floor of the living room or sitting at the head of my bed with those little crossed O's and those books. The Outlands. Look at this. Oh, the Spire. Oh my God. Yeah. Hopeless. Torch, Ribcage, Rygus, Automata, Fortitude, Excelsior, Tradegate, Ecstasy, Faunal, Sylvania, Glorium, Zeos, Bedlam. Look at this. So this is unbelievable. Ooh, and then we got Sigil. Look at that. Yep. The Great Bazaar. That's where Evia lived. My old PC.
I'm also a big fan of the idea, which I plan to do when I get it at home, of like trying to turn the map of Sigil into the shape of Sigil.
Of a donut. And it's the inside of a donut, which if you think about it, means that as you're running, you're looking at a city street that it's like, you're like, oh, I'm going uphill, but then you tilt your eyes up and now you see skyscrapers pointing at you accusatorily from like halfway up, and then you look up towards the middle and there's a skyscraper pointing down because it's on the inside of a donut. But what's important to remember is the gravity is going sideways because technically the donut, the torus, is sideways, hovering like a halo at the top of the spire. For DMs out there running stuff in Planescape, I'll tell you this because I ran a ton of stuff in Planescape. Your players, if they are in Sigil, will try to jump into the middle of the torus, and you will have to make a call whether they fall back down the way they came, cross the gravity threshold and start falling in the other direction, or you can do what I did, which is that in the middle, you actually reassert the gravity of the spire underneath the torus, and they begin to fall to the top of a pillar of infinite stone. It's so exciting because the game is so, when we were playing Planescape, it was way back in the day. There's so many more people playing now who get to go and have the experience of trying to worship the Lady of Pain and getting sucked into the mazes, or trying to find a portal key, or having like a bad angel and a good devil arm wrestling at a bar in Sigil. It's the coolest. The multiverse awaits.